Hello, welcome to PSGL Formula 6. I know it is on a Monday, but it's just how it is. Since on Thursday, PSN did unfortunately go down just before F6, so there was a poll and it was decided that Monday, today is the day we do the race instead. I am now a full-time commentator for Formula 6, or F6. I will be streaming again on Thursday for round 10, which is in Monza. Welcome JT, welcome Steve Rav. Good luck in your race. We've got 17 drivers today, so a little bit more than I expected. Can someone please say if my mic is working correctly? It has been a bit off today. Welcome Fraggle. Good luck today. I'll go for the standings if this is the correct image that I've been sent. But I'll double check the website just before. 17 drivers, yeah, it's a good turnout compared to last week. Well, last week was like 14, something like that, so it's still not too bad. 14. 17 is very good, actually. Right, here is the standings after Japan. So, leading the championship is JT with 54 points, but he did DNF in Japan. In second is Merchon, who got third place in Japan. He's on 46 points. Third is Vane. I'm going to say short names. We are starting. 39 points. Humbo Stone in fourth for 33. Steve Rav in fifth. In the Williams with 28. Widelow Billy 26. Morris Guy 25. Fraggle 18. Tommy 15. Yep. And Pablo 9. And then I won't go through the remaining numbers. So hopefully today's race should be a good one. Obviously, as most of you do know, Singapore is the longest race on the calendar, because an average lap around here, a race lap anyway, is 42, 43, and there is 31 laps. So we could be here for a while, especially if it does rain. Hopefully everyone can keep it clean also. Actually, I haven't gone through the constructors. I'll quickly go through them. So leading the constructors are Red Bull with 65 points. Then second is just the solo person of JT and the Haas with 54. Third is Mercedes of Tommy and Humbo with 49. Who is that? I believe it's Ferrari, yep. Next with 46, Renault with 35, Williams with 32, Toro Rosso with 25, Force India with 11, McLaren with 6, and the solo Sauber of Jaruru yet to score a point. Oh, it looks dry, no rain at all. Okay, so no rain for the qualifying and race, so ain't gonna be as long as it would usually be if there was rain. We've got some Mercedes out first, actually. Oh, no, is it? Or is it a Sauber? It's a Sauber of Jaruru. Sauber yet to score points, so Jaruru might want to be the first person since he's the only one in the Sauber. If you want to ask any questions, if anyone isn't racing, obviously, during this time of the race where nothing is going to happen, then feel free. Yes, we're just going board with the person who will be starting his lap, and I will go through his lap. Please say if the game volume is low or high. I will up it just in case people are saying it's low. go. There's a Saab going down the straight, starting sector 3 now. Obviously still on his outlap, and he has actually hit the wall. Wasn't a big impact, so don't think he's lost any wing, but might just want to be careful for his actual flying lap. He's coming through the final sector. About to start his lap, coming through the tunnel. Found a few corners, you can easily clip on the curb there, which does lift you off into the wall. Second to last corner, that isn't invalid, and I do know that. Steve retires. A bit weird, but anyways, he just started his lap down the straight. Reaching probably speeds 190, going to turn 1. Goes into 4th. Goes on to 3rd for the next corner. A difficult left-hander, puts the power down too early. And that could be his lap over with. We'll go on board with him still, but he has lost a lot of time without back end wobble as he's now coming down the straight. DRS is open. His first sector is going to be a 28.8. He seems to be locking up every corner. It's probably the game. Now taking the middle sector quite nicely. This comes through a difficult left-hander, easy to cut the wall on the outside, but he does take that nicely. Carrying on now for turn 10. And difficult 11. And now over the bridge. Taking out nicely, breaking into the hairpin, down into 2nd. Puts the power down nice and early. And his middle sector is... well, he ends both sectors with like a 108 flat, I think. Now, in the final sector, he hasn't hit the wall where he hit it last time. Coming into the tricky corners. Easy to invalidate if you take too much curb. Taking him nicely now under the tunnel, or in the tunnel. Oh, and he's hit the wall and lost a piece of his wing. That could be invalid also. But we'll have a look anyway. Is he going to cross the line? He is. I guess he wasn't invalid. He come across the line to set a 1:42.5 first lap, and he obviously goes provisional pole. Next across the line, I believe, is Morris Guy. It will be. As Morris Guy now is coming through the final corner. Probably will beat Drew's time. He does with a 1:40.1. There was a car behind him. I don't know who it was. Whoever that car was is just going into the pit lane. White Eagle is in the wall. Fraggle's coming across the line. 39.4 on the super softs. Now next coming across the line, Hakura. He has invalidated his lap. Ganek's on a lap. White Eagle. He's lost it through turn 2, I think. Quite interesting. Pablo, not Cablo. He's on a lap in the final sector. Widely Billy also. Humbo is coming through the final corner. Morris Guy goes... not Morris Guy. Tommy goes 3rd. Only to be dropped by Humbo. And now Vane. Vane goes 4th with a 41 flat. And Cablo pits. Billy invalidates. Robbie's in the pits. Ganek is on a lap. Anyone else? Not really. It's Ganek now coming through the second last corner. Now the long right-hander for a final corner. He come across the line to set a 1:39.6. Does go second provisionally. So Fraggle looking very dominant. Gets provisional pole on the super softs by 2 attempts. So I don't think he'll need to worry as much. We still have 9 drivers who haven't set a lap. Obviously 2 people have retired, which is White Eagle and Steve Rav. So championship leader hasn't set a lap, neither has the person who's closest to him. It will be JT. Sector 1. I haven't seen anything. No one's lost the wing, so I don't know. Merchon actually could be on for a second lap. I don't think it is. We'll go involved with him anyway. I don't think he's on a second lap. No, he's not. He's backed out into the pit lane. I believe Mercedes behind him hasn't. Oh, he's going to the pit lane as well. Wow, that's a good lap compared to everyone else. By the Billy comes across the line, just go 4 for the 140.4. Oh, you lost it under the bridge. Oh, you mean on the bridge? Boomer's starting a lap, but that could have been invalid. It was. Not going to mention strategies, but Ganek now probably be pitting. Yes, he does. He'll have enough time. Kira's up on his time. Juru pits. Fraggle now's going for the final sector. Not Fraggle, Hakura. I was looking at the stream chat. For the tricky corners now, easy to invalidate, as I said before, in the Ferrari. Ferrari are currently sitting in 4th in the championship, so could be good if they can get into the top 3 position. So Hakura now going through the final few corners. Probably might pit. He doesn't, so he's staying out. It will be his final lap. And he's missed the pit lane. Oh, catastrophe. He's missed the pit lane. He backed out of his lap through the final corner and just drove straight past the pit lane. And hasn't got enough fuel to make it back, so I'm guessing he's going to retire. He does retire, so it's very unfortunate. He didn't get back in the pit lane. He will be starting probably lower than 8th, but he will probably get a fresh set of tyres to the start of the race. So, Boom is down by 3 seconds. That's going to be tight for him to get back in. Get back out, sorry. Whitelow Billy is... No, he's not up. I believe he's only one though. Pablo is starting a lap. Blue Jean, is he on one? I believe so. We'll have a look anyway. There's Blue Jean now going for the final few corners. About to come for the final corner. Where will this lap put him? It will put him 5th with 139.9. Most guys starting a lap. Blue Jean's just starting one. Widelow Billy could be next. I don't know. Fraggle's starting a lap. Believe it's Billy next. Yeah, it will be Billy, who has actually backed out of his lap. Ooh, very close to the barrier. Yeah, most guys starting a lap. Merchant's starting a lap. We'll go with Pablo since he is, or Cablo. As he is the next one to cross the line. He will get another lap in, but that lap will be his final lap. Oh no, it won't actually. Oh, I don't know. You might be able to get another lap in if it's a good lap. This is now coming through the final sector. Looks quite nice so far. I believe he's up on his time. He did invalidate his first lap, of course. Doesn't want to be starting P16. That's for definite. There's a piece of front wing there underneath the tunnel. So, don't know who that's off. But anyway, Cabler coming round the final corner. I think he did back out in the end. He does go... Actually, he validated it. So he started his final lap. Fraggle now has started his final sector. He's on the ultras, so he'll probably improve. But if he does invalidate, well, he probably won't get a second lap. His fuel's rather low. So this will be his only lap. He wants to make it count. I can't remember where he's sitting at the table. I'll go and double check. But as he's coming around the final few corners now, coming around the final corner, he will probably go pole with a 1:37 point. Oh, it's invalid. It was a 1:37.8, but he ran out of fuel and he's invalidated. And Morris guy just take pole with a 1:39.1. Now, who's next? Boomer is actually going to get out and set a lap. Merchant invalidates. Who's closest to crossing the line? Not Boomer. It'll be Humbo. Can Humbo improve? He will get one more lap in. No, he won't, 'cause his fuel. But anyways, he comes across the line now. He does improve, but he does improve, doesn't go anywhere though. Vane now was down by a considerable amount, but does start his lap. Now Tommy, this could be his final lap, and it will be his final lap, will it? It will be, and he doesn't improve. Also, Cablo does go 8th, so he's going to the top 10 so far, which is good enough. Oh, there's a lot of traffic here. I saw Sauber up front. Blue Jeans backed out. And Morris guy just retired, so he thinks it's enough. Gannick's crossed the line. Boomer's on a lap, Humbo's on a lap, Vane's on a lap, Merchant's on a lap, JT's on a lap. I believe Merchant's next across the line though, because some people did start the lap very late. Merchant did take a lot of the curb. He's currently ahead of JT without setting a lap, and these two are fighting for the championship, so he might want to qualify ahead. Oh, Farrell, you got this next lap. Anyway, Merchant going through the final corner. He's going to set a 1:39.3. Does go second. JT isn't next. Who's it going to be? I believe it's Boomer. Yeah, it will be. It's Boomer now coming through the final few corners. Boomer's going to set a 1:39.6, puts him 5th. Humbo, 1:39.2, puts him 2nd, knocks Merchant off the front row. Vane he doesn't improve by 3 thousandths now. JT, championship leader, snatches pole with a 1:38.8, 3/10 pole. Excellent lap. What he needed as a championship leader to take pole. The last person to cross the line took most of the track evolution and has taken pole here in Singapore. I won't complain, JT, you got pole. But you might be careful though, because Fraggle did set a 37 on his lap, but his lap before he got this and next, so you might be careful. So Merchant, it's not the best qualifying for him if he's in the championship fight. He's got to start on the 2nd row of the grid. But I do like 4th place around this track. Yesterday in F2 I started 4th and won the race, so hopefully my luck of being qualifying 4th can go with Merchant. I don't know who we're waiting for. Blue Jean. Following that qualifying, sorry, my top 3 prediction will probably be Fraggle to win, JT 2nd and Merchant 3rd. That's my top 3 prediction. So JT gets pole by pretty much 3/10 to Morris Guy. 3rd Humbo, 4th Merchant, 5th Fraggle, 6th Gannick, 7th Boomer, 8th Blue Jean, 9th Widlow Billy, 10th Cablo, who rounds out the top 10. Vane, Hakura, Jaruru, Tommy, Steve Rav, White Eagle and Robbie are not in the top 10. Steve Rav, White Eagle and Robbie not to set a lap. Fraggle, you've got a lot to do starting from P5, but you are on the super soft tyre, so you'll be going for different strategy than the other people in the top 10. So as Fraggle did say before, there should be no rain, but you never know. This race is so long, the game's probably glitched. So now waiting for everyone just to get the strategy sorted on their fuel to start the race. Hopefully everyone can keep it clean. Got 5 seconds. JT will have a lot of pressure on him since he's leading the championship. Well, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go for the Singapore Grand Prix. JT does not get a good start. Already lost the position. Oh no, he hasn't. He's in the Haas. Sorry about that. I thought he was. Morris guy didn't get off to the best of starts then. Now looking down the back of the grid, everyone seems to have kept it clean. Very clean, in fact. No wings have been lost. Anyone seems to be side by side? No. Morris guy is on the back of JT off the start and has already got a 7/10 gap to Humbo. So yeah, Merchant hasn't been able to gain a place. Whitelow Billy, Blue G down the inside of Whitelow Billy. There's also Steve up there in the background. He wants to move up a few positions. Whitelow Billy, I believe, keeps the position. Walden now going for the tricky turn 10. Steve Rabb down the inside. Blue Jean, slight contact, but Steve Rabb does get through. Cavalier now has actually lost the position off the start. Steve Rabb's already up 6 places, so a very good start from him. Hectic as all these cars coming down here all at once. Boomer's looking to try and overtake Ganek. He gets a better run. He's going to go for it. Around the outside, now the inside. Does he go for it? No. He does get a 3-second time penalty though. Also, time penalties are... there'll be a lot of them. That's all I'm going to say for this race. Singapore is an easily cuttable track. So going on with a battle for the lead between Morris Guy and JT. JT, I believe, may have got a warning for that cut on the curb. And the front two are actually getting away from the rest of the pack. Humbo is already 1.1 seconds away from Morris, so not in DRS. Whitelow Billy again on Boom. Whitelow Billy gets a 3-second time penalty. Boomer loses out of position. And Steve Rabb also having a look. Would he go down the inside? No, he thinks better. DRS isn't enabled yet this lap. So he's gone but with Steve Rabb now down the straight. He'll probably send it down the inside. Will he? Yes, he will. And gets the move cleanly. So that's the 7th position he's gained. Fraggle and Merchant are battling for P4. No contact. Merchant keeps the position for now. Fraggle doesn't need to worry as such yet, but he doesn't want to get held up. Morris Guy gets a 3-second time penalty already on lap 2. So that's not going to help him. JT obviously hasn't got a penalty yet. Fraggle is literally pushing Merchant through the corners. Merchant's already lost 1.5 seconds to Humbo, so not in good shape right now. So now coming through the final sector, Fraggle probably won't send it down his inside. Also, Steve Rabb's having a look at Whitelow Billy. I'll try and keep an eye on all of them. Oh no! JT's off into the wall on the straight! He's lost the back end and lost his wing! Unbelievable scenes, I didn't expect that! He's got a 3-second time penalty for even more troubles. Now Merchant's just got to be sitting there licking his lips now. Because JT's going to be very slow through the corners, not going to get a good exit, plus DRS. I don't think JT's going to put up much of a fight, but hold on, Fraggle's going to have a look down the inside of Merchant as well. Will he get the move to side by side? Still side by side now, coming to the right-hander. And Fraggle does get the move up into P3. White Eagle and Akira battling for P... Oh! Tommy down the inside of Jaruru does get the position up into P15. Oh, JT, this race is going from bad to worse. He's now down in 9th place, 10th place. And will surely drop a few more positions before then. Meanwhile, Steve Rabb has actually passed Whitelow Billy, but Whitelow Billy's still there down his inside. Steve Rav brakes late. Billy goes over the curb. Blue Jean gets a 3-second time penalty. And Boomer's on the back of his teammate. And I think he's lost a piece of his wing there. He seems to have got into the back of Blue Jean a bit hard there, and he has lost a piece of his wing, that is right. Wide low Billy now. Still having a look at Steve Rav, he's losing a bit more time though. But Steve Rav's also having a look at Gannick. Gannick's having a good race, Steve Rav's having an excellent race though. JT in the pits, Boomer in the pits. Both of them for wing changes, both of their races ruined. So Merchon is, if he can get in a few more positions, possibly could be leading the championship. Tommy just took a 3-second time penalty as he is battling with White Eagle. So currently where Merchon is, if it stays like this, Merchon will be on the same amount of points as JT. So he wants to get another position. Meanwhile, still with this battle for P5. 4-way battle. Gannick is a reserve driver, so his points will actually still count for Sauber, so Drew has got some help there. Robbie, don't know what's happened to him, but he's quite far behind. Now, the pack seems to be like slowly separating. Tommy and White Eagle, I've just noticed that down the inside, I believe, goes White Eagle. Oh my god, on the bridge. Oh, and White Eagle was wise to back out there. And he doesn't get a good exit, makes a hash of it. Jaruru makes an easy overtake, and he is now up into P12. So already JT is 45 seconds behind Morris and about 38 behind Merchon, so he's going to have to pull a shift on them softs. Meanwhile, Steve Rav on the back of Gannick again. He's actually down the inside of him through the final corner, gets the move up into P5. Gannick doesn't get the best of exits. And Steve Rav now up another position, that's his 10th position gained. Humbo now has caught quite rapidly to Humbo. Number 98 in the Mercedes. He's got DRS. How far can he reel him in? Not by much. Akira got a 3-second time penalty. White Eagle also not looking too good. Meanwhile, back on this battle between Blue Jean and Wide Low Billy. And also Gannick and Steve up ahead. This is the only battle now on track. Also Vane on Cablo. Vane hits the wall, doesn't lose any wing, but has a bit of a wobble. Gannick gets a 3-second time penalty on lap 5, quite early. Trying to get the power down as early as he can, but he's struggling. No retirements as yet. So lap 5 and no retirements, which is good to see, obviously. Everyone seems to be separating except for Blue Jean and Wide Low Billy. So this race should be action-packed with 17 drivers. We're for the final sets now. They are both on the ultra soft tyre. There's a wing gone. I don't know whose it is. It's Wide Low Billy's. He's in the wall of the tunnel. He's in the wall at the tunnel and is now down in 10th without a wing. We'll have to obviously pit for a new wing. And Steve gets a 5-second stop go for speeding. He's pitted on lap 5. He's got wing damage. So I wonder if any of them actually hit each other there. That promotes Tommy up into 9th. And that's going to help, obviously, JT. It won't help Merchon. So this is kind of ruin all of our battles though, except for Vane, who's still there with Pablo, but Pablo's tyres will start to die off soon. Not yet, but he is in trouble. Them supers are going to be starting to be similarly paced. End of sector 1 now. Vane does lock up. Will he go for a move? No, I don't think he will. Pablo does defend the inside. Tommy gets a 3-second time penalty. Vane now gets a better exit. I don't think he'll go for it through turn 10. That'll be an idiotic move. Yeah, he just decided to back out. Blue Jean, oh, he thought about it. Vane, still there, good helicopter shot there. Of the only battle on track. Vane probably won't go for a move yet, he'll wait till Cablo's tyres will die. Fraggle now, I'll keep an eye on that. The gap between him and Humbo is slowly dropping. Sector 1 and Steve Raab is out of this race. What's happened there? He's binned it on the bridge. He's a repeat of Marcus Ericsson last season and he's wrong way around. Quite an interesting spot to lose it. He could have hit the inside wall. Merchant was actually pit on lap 6 and he's getting a replacement of wings. That's not going to help him either. Oh, this is going horribly. The championship leaders are now both have a wing damage. Now where's JT going to come out in comparison to Merchant? Merchant's just coming out of his box. No, you can't, Joe. And JT's actually made a hash of it. And Merchant is out the pits ahead of Boomer. So JT has to get past Boomer first, and he is around about 6.5 seconds behind Merchant, so he has lost still a considerable amount of time. No, Blue Jean on the back of Gannet, because Gannet got wing damage. No, he doesn't. Oh no, Morris Guy is in the wall! The hairpin, he's lost his wing as well. Oh, this race is going from bad to worse for most people. Only one retirement, but wings are flying everywhere, all directions. Most guys have to limp back to the pits. Robbie is out of this race. He just has retired on his own. Fortunate for him now. Fraggle on the back of Humbo. Humbo is going to be struggling now. His tyres will be wearing off now. But Fraggle hasn't got much fuel. Welcome Greenwich Beer and welcome RJ. So now coming on to the start finish straight. Fraggle will be able to close up, but not much. Need to keep an eye on the Blue Jean battle also. As actually Gannick does pit, lap 7 for him. So people are doing quite early pit stops. He'll be onto the soft tyres. We'll go back up over the battle for the lead though. It's fine, RJ. They won't be on at the same time ever again. Anyway, now Fraggle's still there. He's going to stay there for a while. I think Humbo might pit soon though. But he doesn't need to worry. It's actually... Morris Guy stayed out with his wing damage. Which I think is actually rather stupid in my opinion, but... Where's Gannet come out? Oh, is he going to come out ahead of JT as well? He does come out ahead of JT. Yes, he does, just. That's not going to help JT either. Championship leader now, battling for P12. Not a place where he wants to be battling for. Just skim the wall. Hey, I can see that battle up top. I can't find the names. Fraggle. He's on the back of Humbo. Humbo could be in trouble here. Humbo's tyres aren't looking too worn. You can see where the blistering is starting though. Fraggles look okay. Oh, Fraggle has made an absolute horrendous exit out of there. Oh, he's slightly cut the curb as well. He's lost a lot of time, so messed up that final sector. He hasn't actually enabled DRS then. Slightly weird, but maybe he's just waiting for Humbo's tyres to die out a little bit more. Five seconds is a gap. Blue Jean does pit. We'll see where he does come out. I guess he'll be going on to the soft tyres, and he's going on the supers. So people go for a 2-stop race. Oh, and Pablo gets a stop go. That's not going to help his race. Giroux comes in the pits nice and cleanly. So there is Pablo getting a nice fresh set of tyres. So now once everyone's pit stops are currently taking place, Try to keep an eye on where everyone is. Merchon is actually battling White Eagle for P6. He's got the better run. We'll have DRS. He should be able to get him here. He'll be around the outside. Or will he get him before the corner? No, he'll have to try around the outside. The exit of sector 1. Brakes later. Goes to the corner. Gets to move up into P6, which is still good for him. He does need to get third to be winning the championship after this race, though. So he needs to push. Meanwhile, Fraggle again on the back of Humbo. Hopefully he doesn't want to mess up his traction again. He's incredibly close to him. But he can't seem to be struggling with the dirty air. The dirty air for the second last corner is rather horrible. Humbo might pit. He doesn't. Might have been teasing Fraggle there. Humbo will just go wide. I think he's still too far ahead though. Fraggle doesn't enable DRS again. There could be a glitch. Oh, Blue Jean and White Eagle. Oh, and White Eagle's in the wall at the end of sector 3. And that's going to promote JT up into the points. That's not what Merchant wanted. And people have been into the wall, but yes, I am going this bit. JT now on the points, but his tyres will die off at the end. Back on with the battle for the lead. Now Humbo's tyres must be worn because Fraggle is not letting him out of his sight. Fraggle is also saving slightly some fuel as well. McLaren. White Eagle's in the pits, and that does promote everyone behind him, probably even Jaruru. Oh, Jaruru's pit for a new wing. He's lost his wing. That's not going to help him recover a tyre. Anyway, back on the battle for the lead. Fraggle's just waiting for a mistake. Well, I don't think Humbo doesn't really crumble under the pressure. I believe Humbo's 4th in the drivers. I will double check whilst these two are battling. Yeah, Humbo is 4th currently. This could be interesting now. Will Humbo pit again? No, he won't. But again, Fraggle losing it for the final sector and it's allowing Humbo to be safe on the straights. I need to have a look at Blue Jean as well, as he's on the back of his teammate again. Last time these two were near each other on track, they collided. Morris guy does pit. There is a yellow flag, I don't know what of. But anyway, Morris guy's in the pits. He'll be getting a new front wing. He didn't pit after a while, so he'll be quite far down the grid. Meanwhile, Fraggle still can't seem to get past Humbo. Humbo's tyres actually seem to be looking alright now. So Humbo's doing very well to keep Fraggle behind him. I don't think Fraggle wants to push his tyres though. So Morris guy does come out in 9th on the ultras though, so he's going for a 2-stop. And Cablo gets a 3-second time penalty behind Wildlow Billy. And now Blue Jean on the back of his teammate. Will he go for it down the inside? Looks like it. Yes, he will. His teammate just let him through. Don't want to collide. Oh no, he's going to go for it on the outside. Not what I expect. He's going to have the inside for this corner. This is going to end calamitous. Oh, they keep it clean. Blue Jean gets the move. But Organic's also there. Good shot. Oh no. Boomer again, he's lost a piece of his wing. Oh, now Organic's going to be licking his lips. These two are, this is like a Max Verstappen and Ricciardo from earlier on in the real life season. Now Boomer's in real trouble with the wing damage. It's not much, but especially around a street circuit, does not help you. And that's also going to help Morris guy catch up as he's on the ultras as well. So I'm guessing Boom is going to pit at the end of this lap. For an infant wing, Ganik's obviously not going to go for a move through the tunnel. It would be a bit stupid. For the final sector, he won't go for it. Boomer should pit And he's not. He's not for that final corner. He's impeccably slow though. He's gone wide. I believe he's going to have DRS though. We know he doesn't. Ganek doesn't go for the move. Quite interesting. I thought he would, because he needs to get past him, because Boomer's already giving his teammate a 2-second breathing room. Why McLaren? Because I find the McLaren better than the Force India. Morris guy's now caught up to Ganek, so a 3-way battle for P7, or you can also call it the Boomer train. Oh, he needs to be careful though, being late on the brakes. Boomer is going to brake earlier. Three-way battle. Boomer won't be able to hold these up for much longer. Braking down to turn 10. Under the bridge. And none of them seem to be actually getting past him here, which isn't helping. Ganek, he's going to get a run, but he's too far back, I think. There he is. Blue Jean is catching Merchant, but I'll keep with this 3-way battle currently. Morris guy is the guy who needs to get past more than Ganek at this rate, because Morris guy is on them ultra softs. All these will have to pit again. Probably Boomer earliest. Ganek needs to be careful here. If he doesn't get a good exit, Morris guy's going to be on the back of him. And he does. But Ganek now. Oh, is he going to go for it down the inside? He does. They leave each other room. Be careful on the throttle. They're both side by side now. Morris guy is going to be just having a look. Oh, very close. Ganek does get the move. Morris guy's lost a few. Oh, probably lost around 7 attempts. Well, now Boone won't be able to come back at him now. So this is the end of that battle. Meanwhile, another battle has begun with Boomer's teammate. Blue Jean on the back of Merchant, but Merchant is going for the 1 stop. And currently being in P5, sorry, on the softs is obviously going to help him. Welcome, Jay. Cablo just pit again. No, you can't, Jay. It's a league race. Yeah, Cablo may retire. Humbo just pit. After 14 laps, he pits. He's going for another set of ultra soft, or super soft, sorry. So he's going for the 1 stop there. Humbo's gone for possibly the best strategy. Surprised that he lasted these ultras 14. And he's actually he's probably going to come out in 3rd. And he is. He's going to come out in 3rd. So Humbo now is a big chance of winning this race. Because Tommy's quite far behind us, a 3-4 for McLaren, Mercedes, sorry. Blue Jean's still on the back of Merchant, who's got the more fuel. Blue Jean. Milo Billy, stop, go, been in the pit lane, he's had a few penalties before. JT's in the pits, oh, he's lost his wing. Championship leader in big trouble. Wildlow Billy's been disqualified. On lap 14, he's been disqualified. Blue Jean, ooh, close. Wow, well then. Disqualification isn't exactly what you see every day, but you know. Anyway, Blue Jean, Merchant doesn't want to give up this position. If Merchant does somehow get a podium, he will be leading the championship. That's not a very good view, that. Oh, there's a yellow sector 1, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Ganek, he's the wrong way around. Where is he the wrong way around? At the hairpin. Oh, Ganek. That is... oh, that's not going to help him at all. JT now has to be looking for points. Billy, who are you, can I ask? Oh, you'll be wide low, Billy, won't you? Well, yeah, it happens, Billy, it happens. Blue Jean now. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide. He's going to end up getting a penalty doing that. Hold on, Humbo is rather rapidly catching Vane. I don't know who's got fastest lap. I wasn't actually checking. It was Morris guy. And Ganek does pit. I'm going to put this battle for second place. Yeah, I know. You're wide low, Billy. 8 viewers, even though PSGL F1's on at the same time. That's good, that. Those guys. Humbo, he's still looking. He won't be able to get it, obviously, yet. He's looking like he's pushing Vane through most of the corners. Oh, Vane goes defensive. Jaruru picks up a 3-second time penalty. No DRS, but he could go for a move here. Vane's probably going to defend the inside. He does. Locks up though. Switch back by Humbo. He could have actually got that perfect. He's going to go down the inside of this corner. He's got it. He's got P2. Good switchback. The switchback was executed perfectly there, and they want to get away from Vane as soon as possible. Now back with Blue Jean and Merch on. I want to have a look at Fraggle's tyres actually. Fraggle's tyres, they are starting to get worn. Rear tyres especially. So he's going to be fitting the next probably 2 or 3 laps. Ganek with a 3-second time penalty. He has got the championship leader on his tail. We're wanting to go to F5 next season. I believe the rumours that he'll be already going F5 next season. So yeah, welcome Dawn. Blue Jean still there. I think he's just gonna. He can't really do much. He'll have to overtake Merchon soon because I don't think his tyres are gonna last. Merchon's will. And I think Merchon could possibly get 4th place. But then JT, meanwhile, only needs a point, and if Merchon just come 4th, JT will still be winning the championship, as I've just said. And Ganek is going to the pit lane. He could be retiring. He did just speed into the pit lane. Maybe he didn't. That looked really weird on my screen, but he's in the pits again. Promotes JT up into the points. Oh, down the inside! Oh! Blue Jean, that was a surprising move. Didn't exactly pay off. He's going to go for it though, still around the outside of Merchon. Merchon's player is going to go aggressive. Humbo does pit. No, Fraggle, sorry. Blue Jean does get the switch back. Oh, they do touch. Merchon keeping it around the outside. Excellent defending, he's kept the position. Morris guy down the inside of the tunnel. Oh, they made contact. Still side by side, how are they doing this? Oh my god, now Morris guy and Blue Jean are side by side, and end up everyone staying in the same position as they were in. Fraggle now coming out the pits in 3rd. Tommy does pit. And Morris guy loses a lot of time. Oh, Blue Jean had his chance. Bit of an erratic move. Morris guy also had a look. Well, now this is a battle for 4th place. So they all want these amount of points, and I think Vane is yet to pit. Yeah, Vane is yet to pit, so this is actually a net P3 battle. And Blue Jean, he's got DRS down the inside of the end of Sector 1. And he's got the move. Merchant's going to look for it around the outside. He still, he lost the position now. Took wide low Billy a few laps. He's eventually got the move. But I think he'll have to pick. Ganek gets the 5-second stop go. It could be his race over with. Yeah, he does. He's in the wall. Yeah, he's giving up. Right, now back on board with the battle. Oh, actually, Morris guy seems to have dropped off a lot. Has he got wing damage? No, it doesn't seem like it. Slightly strange how he's dropped off that much though. So Merchant will just want to stick with Blue Jean because he'll probably think the Blue Jean will have to pit. I don't want to check penalties, so I can't check when he pitted. Well, Joe, did you just leave? Because if you did, you'll still get the penalty. It's just odds well. Vane does pit, lap 18 for a set of ultra softs. And JT's in the wall! And out of this race, on the exit of the hairpin, championship leader in the wall, out of the race. Merchant has probably just realised that now he's battling for third place. And now Merchant, if he just sticks with Blue Jean, who's Ganek, okay. Tommy is, yeah, he's past him. It's not actually Giroux who's going to get his first points of the season at this rate. Now Merchant just wants to stick with Blue Jean. I'm just going to check Blue Jean when he pitted, not about his penalties. So Blue Jean pitted on lap 8? Yeah, he's pitted on lap 8, so he's no way is he lasting them. And Merchant, hold on, pitted lap 6. So they're both pitted rather early. So Merchant could probably make it to the end. Not a very good tyre wear though. Morris guy's also there, he'll have to pit soon, definitely. Frago says the fastest lap for 141.2. Frago picks up a 3-second time penalty, that's not going to help his race. It's up to you, JT. Merchant not using his DRS, that seems a bit strange. Merchant on the back of Blue Jean. They want to get past soon. Blue Jean's tyres shouldn't be wearing off yet. They are actually slightly on the rears. Vane picks with a 3-second time penalty. Oh, I was going to flick off, but Morris guy, is he going to go for a move around the outside? He does, around the outside of sector 1. He's not. Oh, he's going to be down the inside. They make contact. Oh, and Merchant gets squeezed us into the wall. Merchant doesn't take any damage, but if Garnick left, then no, you won't get a penalty. Oh, Morris guy's hit the wall, lost his wing. I was able to catch that on stream, and Merchant's going to be saying thank you very much. I don't think Morris guy's going to let that position go easily. Yeah, he does actually. Nice sportsmanship there. Morris guy's race is... He's now going to be battling for around 8th place. He'll be paying for a set of ultra softs again. I don't think he can actually. No, he'll get disqualified. It'll have to be a set of supers. Okay, Joe will Steve Rab. Oh, he's struggling. And yep, he'll probably be in for a set of supers. This is actually part of the race now. It has got slightly boring on lap 20, where no one is near each other. Closest battle is between Vane and Tommy. Still 1.9 seconds though. Merchant is 8 behind you. And Merchant is currently getting 8 points. So, yeah. And Morris guy with the new wing will probably come out in... Oh, actually, he might not. Boomer might actually get him as well here. Boomer does. So, Morris guy comes out in 8th. I thought he was actually going to come out in 7th. But, you know. Insult to injury there. Vane's catching Tommy, so we might have another battle soon. But I don't know, penalties have been quite high this race. Fraggle's catching Humbo, so I'll keep an eye on that. Any questions in the chat, feel free. Hold on, people who win, obviously. Well, good luck anyway. Initially, I will be here obviously on Thursday. Right, so Vane slightly gaining per lap. And Cablo actually has got past White Eagle, so another retirement, and Pablo's got some points. Any questions in the chat, feel free to throw them out. Cheeky battle I did actually miss. So now Vane is within DRS of Tommy. Another battle to look forward to. Oh no, Vane! Ooh, he got lucky there. Saved himself from the wall. That wall is a horrible place sometimes. Oh, he's gone wide again. He's going to get a penalty at this rate. And he's going over another curve. He's losing a lot of time. And what was going to be a battle, I think it's already ended. Yes, Billy, I'm full-time commentator now for F6, so I'm going to be here every single Thursday. Gotta say though, credit to the entirety of the F6 grid to have the majority of them here on a day which isn't usually Thursday. So somehow we have more of an attendance on a Monday than we did on the Thursday before. Actually, we're going to flick over to Fraggle, who is catching Humbo very quickly. And he has now got into positive fuel. Thank you, Billy. Oh no, no clue. Dawn, except for the aero. And obviously the clerk going to Ferrari. Fraggle now 1.2 seconds. I think he'll be within DRS by the start-finish straight. If he gets a good final sector in. Yeah, I think he'll be able to get it. Tommy picks up a 3-second tyre penalty. Mershon's catching Blue Jean again. So Blue Jean's tyres now will be around 15-16 laps old. So that's where his tyres are start fading. And Fraggle again, not a very good final sector, not in DRS this lap. Yellow flags, I've got a feeling that's Tommy. Tommy's around. I don't think he's actually lost any of his wing. Has he got away from that unscathed? I'll go on board with him for a remainder of the lap. Has he actually got away from there, from the hairpin unscathed? He is very lucky if he's got away from the hairpin, spun round and not hit the wall. Oh, sector 1, I don't know who it is, but Merchant's in the lead. Oh no, Pablo! He's spun round, and I don't think he's actually lost any wing, he's just spun round. Blue Jean pits for a set of ultras. And Fraggle on the back of Humbo. This is who I need to be careful. Well, this is who Humbo needs to be careful about. I don't think he can do much though. I think Fraggle's ultras are around about 7 laps old, but I think actually 6. He's now got a better exit now, coming into the start of sector 3. Humbo defends the inside line. Fraggle going for the switchback almost. He actually gets the move before. No, he's going to be down the inside of the tight right-hander. Onto the left. Humbo good defending. But he's going to get a switchback again. Down into the tunnel. Oh, they've just squeezed. I've got through cleanly. And Fraggle is now taking the lead of this race. Bear in mind, Fraggle has got a 3-second time penalty, so he will have to get away quickly. I don't know who that Sauber is. Jaruru. Might have to be careful, he doesn't want to get involved in the battle for the lead here. There's now a 3-way battle that could be formed between Blue Jean, Morris Guy and Boomer. Blue Jean and Boomer seem to be very close to each other, both Force Indias, for the majority of this race. Merch on pits. I didn't really see the point. To be honest, I really didn't. Oh, I just saw it's Jaruru who's gone round. And where is that? I think it's turn 5. He's just gone round. I believe he has lost a piece of his wing though. Yeah, he has. So he'll be pitted. Not good for him. Merchant comes out in 8th. That's not good for him and his championship hopes. Fraggle's already pulled a 1.5 second lead. Now the race seems to be getting a little bit more boring again. 7 laps left. Everyone seems to be hovering around the 1 second margin, but no one's within DRS. Even wherever Merchant finishes, except for as long as it's not out of the top 10, it's putting more pressure on JT. Because the gap, I believe, well, the gap before this race was 8 points, and now the gap is only going to be 5 points. So anything to play for, really. Normal computer has just been a little bit weird. Nothing seems to be happening as such. Merchant isn't actually gaining on Boomer. And what's happening with Fraggle? Has Fraggle had a moment? Because Humbo's suddenly caught. Bit weird there. Not usual for Humbo to mess up though. But anyway, Humbo will start to lose slightly some more time, but he could actually win this race if he stays with him. Like, all he has to do is literally stay with him and he should be fine. And 1.4, Merchant needs to quickly flick over to Merchant. He's now within half a second of Boomer. He needs to get past him for this championship fight. Desperately needs to get past him. Quincy intersects the 3. Blue Jeans on the back of Tommy as well. I'll go on board with the battle for the more points for now. That's a recent front wing that has fallen off. I don't know whose it is, but probably cleaned up by now. Blue Jean, oh, he almost sent it down the inside of Tommy. Do I have a Twitch channel? No. Blue Jean now coming for the final corner on the back of Tommy. Vane pit for some reason. I don't see why he's pit. He's pit for another set of Ultra Softs. That's going to drop him well far down the grid. He's getting a nose change. That could have been the front wing I saw. So Vane from starting third is now, well, not starting third, but was third, now down in even possibly ninth. Will it be ninth? It will be ninth. Merchant needs to go past him. I've got a ball of Blue Jeans. He's just passed Tommy to third place. Lap 26. The Force India has passed Tommy for third place. And Tommy's in the wall. Oh no, he's just lost the position. And he's put it in the wall. So unfortunate. He was on for such a good race. Now Merchant's battling for P5. Yeah, he is. Unfortunately. Yeah, as it stands, JT is still leading, even if Merchant just passed Boomer. JT will still be leading by a point. No, it won't be a point actually, it will be 2 points. But I think he'll get past him rather soon. Humbo still sticking with Fraggle. I'm keeping an eye on the gap. I don't know. Not heard anything from him in the chat at all. Humbo's after session. Oh no! And Giroux's retired, and that's unfortunate for him. He's retired on his own. Merchant now on the back of Boomer. Is he going to go for it down turn one? Yes, he has. Has he? Gives him a little bit of a squeeze. He's got the move. Merchant now. Not Merchant, Morris guy, sorry, on the back of Blue Jean. Oh, so Fraggle's definitely won this race. Fraggle has won this race now. Now, the thing is though, can Blue Jean catch in 5 laps 48 seconds, which is about 10 seconds a lap? I'm slightly doubting it, but you never know. Morris guy now fighting for third place. You don't know, penalties have gone galore this entire race. Acura picks up a 3-second time penalty. Tommy's in the pits, comes out in 9th. Humbo has come back. Yeah, Tommy has let Fraggle through. So Humbo's back in his car, and Humbo's left again. Oh, that's not gone well. Humbo needs to, well, I think he might still get second. Oh, I don't know though, because he left on lap 27. Is that 90% of the race? Hold on guys, it's lap 27 out of 31, 90%. I don't know. But anyway, Pablo pits, I don't know why. Ah, JP. I know you would. Vade and Akira battling for P7. 90% lap 28, so... I don't know what I should do about the podium interview there. Could be quite interesting. Anyway, Vane still trying to get past. I think he will at some point. Humbo's returned again. Vane! Akira went wide, and Vane has got the move. P7 for him. Well, Humbo has actually returned, so he's left and returned, so I can technically give him a point. His internet's just having a bit of a bad point. I guess the points are still going to stick with him because he's trying to rejoin, but he can't. Meanwhile, oh, Morris guy, 3-second time penalty. That's not what he needs at this point in the race. Robbie has left, but he's been out of the race for a while. The only real battle, and it's a P3 with, I believe, 3 laps to go. Or 3 laps to go almost for them. He's trying to get back in, so I guess he'll still get the points. Blue Jean can't seem to catch Humbo as much as he wants to, because he's got to try and defend from Morris. If one of these two messes up, Merchant's only 4 seconds behind, and also penalties. make him into play since Morris has just got a penalty. And Blue Jean, not a very good exit. DRS, Morris guy. Down the straight, don't think he'll get him. No, he does close up the gap though. Street checkers. You did well to get P4, I will admit. Luck was on your side, but... Oh, DRS, Blue Jean must be in trouble now. Most guys going to go around the outside. I would have personally picked the inside, but Blue Jean's not going to let this go easily. No, he doesn't. They're still side by side. Most guys currently ahead by your front wing. Oh, they're still side by side. This is going to end, I think, in... Oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh, actually, Morris guy gets to move. I didn't expect that. Oh, these two need to be careful because... Oh no, Tommy! He's in the water final corner, so Pablo's going to get points. And Fraggle's pit. Oh, my Humboldt could have actually won it. Oh no! Humboldt could have won this race. Blue Jean on the back of Morris guy. Merchon's almost there. No, because he's got on the super softs. Oh, if Humboldt were back, if Humboldt was back by now, these two need to be seriously careful. This isn't helping JT at all. Fraggle second time penalty. He'll be able to get away from Humboldt enough though. And he's going for the move for the lead. He'll probably win by about 10 seconds. But anyway, now three-way battle for a podium, I could say. Merchant's technically joined in now. Blue Jean is dropping back from Morris guy. As it stands, JT still leading the championship by 2 points. But if Merchant were just to gain one position, it's equal. And if Merchant gets on that podium, he is winning the championship by a point. I would like to mention that Humbo's also in trouble. Since 1 lap and 11 seconds, probably less than that. Yep. Juan Pablo Montoya, I'm going to call him Pablo Cablo. Yeah, he's in the points. He's had a very rough race, but still a point. Merchant on the back of Blue Jean. I believe Humbo is going to get caught. Because 8.6 seconds in a lap, or 8 seconds in a lap, is easily doable. So, I actually think Merchant could be leading the championship after this race. But we don't know who's even going to get second now. Merchant needs to stick with Morris guy. But he has got Blue Jean in his way. Fraggle has started his final lap and will go on board with him at some point. He's still in the first sector. Meanwhile, Merchant doesn't want to get a penalty, but he needs to push. He's losing time to Morris guy massively. If he gets out of them 3 seconds, he's actually probably in trouble. Losing the back end, that's going to lose him a decent amount of time. 2.6 seconds is the gap between them. DRS is going to pull him slightly towards him again. He needs to hope now that Blue Jean is not slow through the corners. Yeah, Humbo is going to lose out on the position here. But I'm going to keep the battle for now, the podium, since Humbo's going to get caught. And Humbo has lost second place. So, Morris guy's now got second. Then gets a 3 second time penalty. These two are still battling. Final lap for third place now, I think. Oh! Sean got extremely close there. Ooh, this is going to be close. I don't know. It's going to go down to penalties here. Morris guy's also in trouble by Merchant in penalties. By JP, I think he should lose a point for that. Oh, he has just joined back now after losing all them positions. Oh, I didn't notice. Sorry about that. Fraggle won the race. Too focused on the battle. I'm so sorry. Fraggle wins. Now for the final corner comes Morris Guy, Blue Jean and Mershon. Mershon! Oh no! Mershon does get third. Oh no, Morris Guy drops out the podium. Morris Guy drops down to 5th place in the end. From crossing the line, actually in second to drop into 5th place. Boomer comes home in 6th. Vane in 7th. White Eagle's already finished. Akira's going to come home in 8th. Some good points for him. And White Eagle's actually binned it on his in-lap. Oh no, Pablo, you don't want to bin it there, lad. Anyway, there is a race, so we'll do the podium interviews. I believe Fraggle said he hasn't got a mic working, so I'll quickly go for the classification. Actually, no, I'll invite them first. Right. So. Fraggle. PlayStation's not loading, that's lovely. Sorry about the blue screen, guys, I'm trying to get these guys in the party. Oh, I don't know Blue Jean's, the rest of his name. Blue Jean hasn't added me. Oh, he has. Right, they've already invited to the party, so we'll just wait. So Fraggle wins, Blue Jean 2nd, Merchant in 3rd, Humbo in 4th, Most Guy in 5th, Boomer in 6th, Vane in 7th, Akira in 8th, 9th, White Eagle, and Pablo 10th. The other drivers, all DNF'd, although Billy actually stayed in the lobby, so credit to him. So we've already got one person in here, we'll see if any others join. I believe Fraggle did say he hasn't got a mic. Oh. Is that better or? Oh, we can hear a wild believe Fraggle.
Wait, 2 seconds.
Alright, well, we need to wait anyway for Merchant to join if he is.
Is that better?
Yeah, sounds fine. We'll give Merchant another 30 seconds.
Alright.
So anyway, I'll start the podium interviews. I'll obviously start off with Fraggle. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
How was your race?
It was a bit different. By the way, you know that pit stop right at the end?
Yeah.
That was only a precaution because I thought I had the gap to him after he left, sadly.
Yeah, I did see you also lost your wing.
I lost my wing on both pit stops, just before both.
Okay. Moving on to Blue Jean. Congratulations on your 2nd place.
GG, Mark. Thank you very much. Thank you.
How did your race go?
At first, a lot of battles came out pretty well. Had a different strategy than most, and then sadly, like on lap 26, I think it was, I lost a part of my ring, and it was really struggling to keep up with the pace. And in the end, it was sad to see Hammerstone leave, but that gave me the podium place, so I'm really happy with that.
Oh, you should be. And also, I got another question for you. Was there any team orders between you and your teammate? Because you two were very close to each other on track a lot of times.
Yeah, we were kind of like in quali, we were on the same pace, and we knew that I was a bit faster, but at some places we just couldn't overtake, or either one would have to lose a lot of pace. And we had, I think, one battle, which was, I mean, kind of for banter. But other than that, it was, I mean, team orders were only on pit stops and a pit strategy, and other than that, it was just have fun racing.
Well, I have one more question, and that is for Fraggle. How difficult was it from, I believe you started P5 to get up to inevitably your P1?
Well, going from when I first saw Humbo, I was thinking, before that I thought I was going to be calm, the only one stopper going from super soft to 2 soft. But then when I saw Humbo go 15 laps, I think it was on ultra softs, I thought, okay, I'll one stop it to ultras then. And that's why he kept the gap in front of me before on the ultra soft to super soft, because I was dead saving tyres there.
Yeah, I was wondering why you, because you had caught up to him slightly and then he just dropped off.
Yeah, because I was like, I was thinking in my head to swap onto the soft, but then I went straight on to thinking I'll go straight to the ultra soft, which would be like dead saving tyres. I think I would have caught him. Well, I did catch him and I passed him. And I think I could have got the gap, but we'll never know that now.
Oh, well, yeah, since he did unfortunately lag out. Well, final question for both of you, starting obviously with Fraggle. Do you like Monza, which is next track on the calendar?
I like Monza over, like, Japan, but I'm more of a street track person.
Same, but I don't have that much practice in Monza, so we'll have to see. Probably gonna put in a lot of practice, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, that'll be it for F6. Always come back here since I'm the new full-time commentator, and we'll see you on Thursday.